One, two, one, two, one, two. Top of the morning. One, two. Yes, that's working. I'm running late, you guys. That's my bad. That is my bad. It is Monday, okay? I am running behind. I just wanted to tap in here for a second before I go on my third shift. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Hey, I'm so used to third shift. I've been on it for 8 years. I'm so used to third shift that I can't get third shift out of my mind, right? But yes, I am on my way into my first shift, okay? My first shift job. Well, my first shift is at wake up out there. Wake up. Well, my third shifters. Yes. Hey, I love my third shifters. I really, really do. Okay. I actually kind of miss third shift as well. I'm not going to lie about that. Third shift brought me a lot of peace. It actually helped me get to where I'm at right now in my peaceful place that I'm at right now today. Third shift did that to me. Okay. I'm only in here for a second, right? Because I am running a little bit behind. So I'm going to get right to it. I wanted to jump on here for just a second and do like a little recap on uh, this lady channel. I don't even quite know her name, but I have to get all of that for you guys. Y'all need to go subscribe to her channel. I call her Big Mama, okay? I call the lady Big Mama because, uh, hey, I don't know about y'all, but I miss the Big Mamas, okay? I truly, truly miss the Big Mamas. Uh, so anytime that I have a chance to be in an older, wiser man or woman like the big mamas and the big daddies, I am really, really going to appreciate that little moment that I have to be around them. Matter of fact, um, it ain't too many of the big mamas and the big daddies that's around these time and days. So for those out there who do have a big mama or a wise granddad, cherish them and often go and visit them. Often go and you know talk with them because that is something that we is definitely in need of the older, wiser people in our lives. Okay, like I say, I'm only in here for a second. I wanted to jump in at 6 in the morning, but I kind of fell a little bit behind. I've been up ever since 5, though. Okay, my morning start early. I probably need to get a more earlier start to the day because the earlier that you get started on your day, each and every day, like I say, it's a blessing to even wake up, right? So when we wake up and we get that day started, we need an extra hour or two to just get prepared for the day. Okay. So I'm going to start waking up a little earlier so I could actually get these videos and stuff out and, just get my day started and prepared. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, I am ready, right? Okay. So let's get to this real quick. because I only got a couple of seconds. I don't even have that much time left. Uh, but what she's speaking about, I love this lady because she started off by saying family still matters. Ooh, that hit me in the heart. Family still matters. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Well, it is Monday, you guys, the start of the work week, the start of the week of blessings on a Monday. Okay, let's listen. Okay, like I say, I don't even have that much time. I hope I can get through this. But uh, this is the big mama. That's what I call her. Now she's going to be talking about our family, the family unit that we are raising right now into well today's family unit in 2026. Okay, the kids, the mothers, the fathers. Uh, in today's society, for whatever reason, the kids is not. Um, they is not loving and protective of their family history and their family. The family background and the family histories. I talk about this all the time, like the disconnect of the family. It it brings a lot of unanswering questions because if we don't constantly put now this ain't for every family but majority, if we don't stick to the family values and the family rules of this thing, then you will have the kids to really think like this. Back in our day, we loved and cherished our parents. Not so much today. Okay, not saying they don't love. Okay, but they do not have the support that we had for our family loves and values. Okay, back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Yes, they don't have that supportive love of a family connecting unit. Now some do, but majority don't. Okay, a lot of things come in fact in a lot of things comes with this. There's a lot of factors with this. Times can change, society has changed, uh, the the integration, like I can't even pronounce that word, but we are so caught up with one another that we don't really have a lot of focus on the history of a family. We don't focus so much on the history of the family. So let's get to this real quick.
Time when honoring parents is being reframed as optional, inconvenient, and even unreasonable. And when responsibility toward family is we are living in a time being reframed as optional, inconvenient, and even unreasonable. And when responsibility toward family is discussed with resentment instead of wisdom, it reveals more than a difference of opinion. It exposes a deeper problem of the heart. Welcome back to Family Still Matters. I'm Deborah. This channel exists to protect families, strengthen homes, and bring clarity where culture has become careless. I ask that you listen to this entire message before responding, because this is not an emotional reaction. It is a measured and thoughtful response. This message is for adults navigating aging parents. It's for families wrestling with care, finances, boundaries, and responsibility. For sons and daughters trying to make wise decisions without dismantling their own households. This message is not for outrage, extreme, or dismissal. And it is not for those unwilling to separate capacity from character. This conversation is not just about elder care. It is about how we value people once they are no longer viewed as useful, productive, or convenient. Family stability, generational honor, and moral responsibility and the kind of society we create when inconvenience determines worth. I recently watched and reviewed a video where a young man was speaking about elder care and family responsibility.
I do not believe that I'm supposed to take care of my parents. And I know that shit is going to ruffle a lot of feathers. But I just do not believe that. I do not believe that I was brought to this world and I was put on this earth to take care of my parents because they took care of me. You did what you were supposed to do as a parent. If you did not take care of me, you were a filthy parent. You were a shitty parent, and you should have either gave me away, gave me up for adoption, or not had me, had the abortion. But I do not believe that I was born into this world to take care of you because you took care of me. I don't believe it is my duty to take care of you. I just don't. And when I have children, I don't believe it is my children's duty to take care of me when I get older. No, put me in a home. And that is the uncomfortable thing people do not like to talk about. Do you not understand just how complicated you are making your life by moving your old parents in to live with you if if you have children and a wife? Do you not understand how their life changes as well? It's not just you. And that's the part that I don't think even parents understand. Bro, if I move you in here, especially if you are at the age where you need care, because I'm not talking about the age where you are able to do things for yourself still. I'm talking about at the age where you need 24-hour care. Somebody needs to be watching you. You can't do shit until we get back. That's how old you are. No, because most old people, they don't want to move in with their children if they are still able to do shit and move around and can do shit for themselves. They don't want to do that. But if you are at that age where you need care, bro, your children's lives, your wife's lives, like they are affected by this, and you act like it's cool and it's okay, and it's just like, oh well, you can just tough it out till they die. No, no, I would rather much put you in a home, in a nice home where people can take care of you. And of course, I know people are gonna be like, well, the homes, they be treating them bad too. You don't think you're treating your parent just as bad if you're not giving them the proper care that they need because you're not there all the time? You still have a job. You still have kids. You still have a wife. If your kids are at ages where they are in sports, you have to go to their sporting events. You can't just send the wife because now you're neglecting your kids because if you're not showing up because you got to show up for your old ass parents, you're neglecting your kid.
This credit trick was banned from the American public for decades. Now, a hidden consumer law in
Wait a minute.
2025 proves it's the key.
You're not showing up for.
Nah, first of all, let me say this. Shout out to this young man, though, right here for speaking his mind or for speaking his truth. Now, don't get me wrong. He do he excuse me, I can't even get this out. He is making some valid points, okay? I'll give him that. But the lack of concern and his tone of voice on how he's describing how he actually feeling about all of this is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Look at the beginning of what he said. You should have gave me up for an adoption. Now, what person in their right mind, I mean, credit to him, he's young, I get it. But what person in their right mind would say that when you should be thanking your mother and father for this thing called life? Okay? For just being in, for just basically a person actually taking their time because to raise kids and stuff, that's a lot. Okay, so to take, now although they didn't ask to be here, but still the lack of concern on how he's expressing himself about life. Okay, this is about a life. Okay, give me up for an adoption? No, no. But credit to him, he's speaking how he actually feel. A lot of young people is disconnect from the feelings of life, from the feelings of love. And that's what I always speak about, Now, not all, but some. Okay.
For them, you ain't showing up for your wife. You and your wife can't do the things that y'all used to do around the house. You got to walk on eggshells because they're here because they in the house. If y'all are into, you know what I'm talking about, activities. Plus, on top of that, you already kind of walking on eggshells with your kids there. So that's double walking on eggshells. Then you got to imagine when your kids come home, they need to take care of grandpa or grandma because you ain't there to take care of them. So now it's going into their lives, fucking up their lives because now they can't go outside and play. They can't go with their friend. They can't do this because you ain't there to take care of them. So they got to wait till you get there. Like, no, bro. No, I'm putting you in the home. And I would tell my kids the same shit. Put me in a home. It is not your job to take care of me. No, not because I had you. No, I had you because we wanted to have you. It was our job to take care of you. Now it is your job to go out and start a family on your own and take care of your family and your kids. But your job is not to come back and take care of me. Fuck no.
I mean, listen how he keeps saying, your job, your job. Um, Sir, your parents actually was changing your diapers. They could have let you stay in a dirty diaper. They could have not fed you. So the lack of concern of what his parents actually sacrificed or did for him, okay, is very alarming these days. Some kids actually do think like this. Now, not all, but some. You have to be grateful for everything that this life basically give to you.
Like I said in another video I made about this, if you decide as a whole unit that y'all want to do something for me, cool. But it is not your fucking job to take care of me just because I'm your parent.
You
I
got a
don't give a
point.
damn what nobody say, and that is a hill I'm willing to die on. I do not believe that just because I was brought into this world, I'm supposed to take care of you just because you did what a parent was supposed to do. You did what a parent was supposed to do, which is take care of your fucking child. If you wasn't gonna do that, you should have aborted me or gave me up.
Now, see, he right on some of these things, right? Okay, but to say I would have rather be aborted, nah, that's a very bold and wrong statement. Now, one of my philosophers basically did say this in his teaching. It is not our kids' job to take care of us. So that's why it is important that you, as you get older, you learn and you put things in place so you can be able to stand strong at an older age on your own. Now that I do agree on. The philosophers, the teachers, he say this as well. You know what I'm saying? You want to finish, what he say? Finish strong in your life. The way you lead your life right now, at however age you are, however you lead your life right now, that's how you want to continue to lead your life as you get older. Okay. Yes. So he is making a valid point, right? But the lack of love, concern, and the care about your loved ones is really alarming to me. And a lot of kids out here really think that way.
To some people who would want to take care of me. But no, no, I don't think I'm obligated to do that to you. I don't think I'm obligated to do that for you just because you're my parent. No. And when I have children, I will tell my children the same thing. Just because I'm y'all dad, just because that's y'all mom, bro, no, it's not y'all job to take care of us when we get older. Put us in a nice ass home and let us die together. Because 9 times out of 10, if she go, I'm right behind her. Especially if that's the love of my life. So I'm probably gonna be gone as soon as she go. So no, put us in a nice home, Hopefully, I saved up enough money to where either you can put us in a nice home, or I have enough money to where you can use the money that I have, hire someone that can take care of us in the home that I built. But no, it's not your job to take care of me, and I stand on that hill. I don't care how nobody feel about it. I stand on that hill. It's not my place. No.
Don't upload your videos to YouTube. We stream where we will live stream it to YouTube and all.
In that video, he stated that he does not believe adult children are responsible for caring for their parents. His argument was that parents choose to have children, and therefore children do not owe them care later in life. He also pointed out that moving elderly parents into the home can disrupt marriages, strain children, and fracture households, especially when full-time care is required. Here is the honest assessment. There are parts of what he said that raise legitimate considerations, and there are parts that fall short of wisdom. Children are not servants. Parents should not raise children as future caretakers or financial safety nets. And not every household has the ability to provide around-the-clock care for an elder. That is reality. But acknowledging limitations is very different from dismissing responsibility altogether. Saying I do not have the capacity to provide this care is honest. Speaking about parents as though they are disposable is something else entirely. Honor is not about obligation. Honor is revealed in how we speak, how we decide, and how we treat people when the decision is hard. In my family, we have always cared for our elders, not because we were forced, not because we believed they were entitled to our lives, but because we understood seasons. My grandmother used to say, once an adult, twice a child. And her prayer was never to become a burden. Her desire was always to remain independent for as long as possible. Most good parents do not want to weigh their children down. They understand marriage. They understand children. They understand limitations. And here is an important truth many avoid. When a family cannot provide proper care, placing a parent in a home can be the responsible choice, not abandonment. Neglecting care because pride, guilt, or fear prevents honest decisions is where harm happens. What stood out to me in that video was not the concern about logistics, it was the tone. When frustration turns into contempt, when family is spoken about with disgust instead of gravity, it often points to unresolved bitterness. That matters.
That's the point right there. Listen to his tone. Listen how he feels about basically just life itself. That's what's happening to the kids in this generation. They they real cold, okay? When we talking about life, love, okay? When we talking about all of these stuff, they are very, very cold. Where do they get this from? Okay? Where do they get the coldness of life? Where do they pick up all of this stuff from? That's important.
Because how we speak about our parents becomes the model our children absorb. You cannot build a healthy family culture on resentment. In my family, elders are not discarded because they age. We adjust, we coordinate, and we do what we can within our means. That does not mean everyone must do what we do, but it does mean this. People are not expendable because they become inconvenient. If a parent must be placed in a home, connection should not end. You should visit. You should stay engaged. You should remain present. Care can be delegated.
The respect of the love, the respect of your mama and daddy that bring you in this world, this crazy world we live in, okay? The respect of life. Honor our family values.
Honor cannot. There is a valid point buried underneath that video's argument.
Hold on. Let me
Honor,
go back
visit.
to what she said.
You should stay engaged. You should remain present. Care can be delegated. Honor cannot. There is a valid point buried underneath that video's argument. Parents should prepare for the future. We should plan. We should invest. We should not assume our children will carry burdens we fail to prepare for. That is wisdom. But preparation does not excuse detachment.
Detachment from life, detachment from basically a person actually loving another human person that they call family, right? And the person that actually gave you that love, gave you that support, you know, they didn't have to do that, okay? Like he said, give me up for an abortion. Who would say that? Today's society kids would say that, though.
And wisdom never removes compassion. If you are navigating elder care, do not decide from guilt or resentment. Decide with prayer, counsel, honesty, and humility. And above all, speak with honor. Family still matters, not because it is easy, but because dignity does not expire with age. This is Family Still Matters. I'm Deborah. And may the Lord bless you to continue to honor your parents, because honoring father and mother is the commandment that comes with the promise. May you have a blessed week. May you care for your parents, and may God give you the ability, if you're in this situation, to care for them lovingly, patiently, and gently. May God richly
Oh,
bless you.
and bless your heart there, Miss Lady. That's what I'm talking about. Big Mama. See, we don't have them no more. Uh, all the older people out here, they don't have the wise words, the wise care, honesty, honor. They don't have all of those things no more like the 80s, the 90s, the big
That's not
mamas.
going places and the things
Check
you want to
this
be.
out right here. Now,
People,
this my
places, and
boy
things
right
are
here.
the
I'm gonna do this, and then I'm out of here. This is the morning, right? Motivational spirit, right? I carry 7 days a week, right? This is one of them because I really listen and study positivity. Okay. Oh, have to say this. I also practice it each and every day, right? I put it to work. Okay, here we go. This is another guy that I really is inspired by each and every day. But listen to what he said. And the funny thing, I was just reading this the other day. I was just reading something like this, and I was actually finna do a video on something like this. But listen to what he tell you.
determining factor to why most people aren't successful. They go around the wrong people, right? They hang in the wrong environments, and they constantly doing the wrong things. This is why people fail. It's legit your people, your places, and your things. If I watch this, I'm gonna stay with me.
And I want you to answer this question, Munch. Turn on the mic for a second. If I hang out with 10 successful people, no, let's say 9, and all 9 of my friends are successful, what am I destined to be?
Successful.
So that shit people. If I go to every place that see how to think better and giving me game and showing me how to win, what would eventually happen?
Yep.
That's your places. Let me ask you something. If I open up books and I learn and then I apply what I'm learning, remember that word? Apply. Because a lot of people take on information and they don't
each and
apply.
every
And
day.
I apply the information, what will happen?
You'll be successful.
That's your things. People, places, and things. Gotta start going.
People, places, and things is what our mind and is what our heart be attached to. If we attach to the wrong people, to the wrong things, right, and be in places where it's wrong or negative or bad information, right, we won't be successful. Now, you can be successful. There's a lot of ways in life to be successful, right? But what we talking about successful in life, okay? Successful in wisdom, successful in love, successful in life as a man, as a woman, okay? That's very important than anything in this world. Successful in life. Check him out one more time. People, places, and things. That's why I always say, who are you? Okay?
Places are the things you want to be. People, places, and things are the determinant. Gotta start going places are the things you want to be. People, places, and things are the determining factor to why most people they go around the wrong people, right? They hang in the wrong environments and they constantly doing the wrong things. This is why people fail. It's legit your people, your places, and your things. If I watch this, I'm gonna stay with me, and I want you to answer this question. Munch, turn on the mic for a second. If I hang out with successful people, no, listen, 9, and all 9 of my friends are successful, what am I destined to be?
Successful.
So that's your people. If I go to every place that's teaching me how to think better and giving me game and showing me what would eventually happen?
Yep.
That's your places. Let me ask you something. If I open up books and I learn and then I apply what I'm learning, remember, apply what I'm learning, because a lot of people take information, they don't apply, and I appreciate it. What will happen?
You'll be successful.
That's your things. People, places, and things. Gotta start going places and things.
Hey, nah, my man. Boy, shout out to that guy. Shout out to all the positive influence people out there that try to get people to think, right? That try to get people to use their brains, and not even that. Use your heart. Your heart is beating for a reason. Put it in your heart, right? I'm out of here. I got to get to work, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you when you get a chance to check out this video. Okay, there go my light. It's telling me it's time to go, right? Hey, I thank you guys. I thank you. I thank you. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel on YouTube, okay? Mr. RC Community TV. I surely thank you guys. Have yourselves a great Monday, and I will be back on here in a few days. Peace, love, joy, okay? Joy and positivity.